Hello, beloveds of St. Mark's. Welcome to Thursday in the third week of Lent. We are continuing with our reflections, Getting to Know Jesus Again, Meditations for Lent. And following the reflection, we'll have a moment of some news updates. I hope this day has found you well and slowly adjusting to the new normal. So, from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 10, verses 40 through 42. This reflection is entitled Cups of Water and Other Ministries. Jesus says, "Whoever welcomes you welcomes me, and whoever welcomes me welcomes the one who sent me. Whoever welcomes a prophet in the name of a prophet will receive a prophet's reward, and whoever welcomes a righteous person in the name of a righteous person will receive the reward of the righteous. And whoever gives even a cup of cold water to another one of these little ones in the name of the disciple, truly I tell you, none of these will lose their reward." Peter Wallace writes, in the name of Jesus, "Have you ever done something good for someone else just because you are a disciple of Jesus? It's a powerful experience. Even performing a simple act of care in Jesus' name can have a huge positive consequence. When we do something for others that expresses our identity as a disciple of Jesus, He is with us. That's powerful because it not only reveals Jesus' presence with us, but also His willingness to work through our often stubborn, weak, and lazy bodies. When we let Jesus work through us, things happen. Good things. Is it really that hard to be Jesus to somebody in need? A cup of cold water, a listening ear, and an open heart. A hug. Simple ways to share Jesus' love with a needy soul. They're things all of us can do. And we're asked on this day to think about our readiness. When we see someone who needs help, do we glance away and act like we didn't see them? Or are we quick to reach out to them in Jesus' name? We're asked to think about times we've reacted both ways and to ask ourselves, why? Why did we act the way we did in this circumstance and some other way in another? And what happened within us that urged us to that reaction? The whole passage today is about welcoming and serving and helping. And in each case, Jesus promises a reward. What kind of reward is He talking about? What kind of attitude do we need to be sensitive to these opportunities? For an authentic and passionate disciple, how hard is it to be kind, to offer a cup of water, a literal or metaphorical cup of water, to another one of God's beloved in need? Sometimes when we look at the world through our own eyes, our own perspectives, we come up with good reasons not to get involved. We just want to mind our own business. We think someone else can do it, Someone else can do it. Some other community can do it. The government can do it. But when we look at the world through Jesus's eyes, maybe we see the literal thirsty child. And maybe in this time of Lent, in this time of journeying with Jesus to the cross for our redemption, maybe in this time we can ask God to give us righteous eyesight today so that we can see needs around us and respond, even in this chaotic, abnormal time. Before the sun goes down, can we make a call? Can we send a note? Can we reach out to somebody who may be feeling even more isolated than we are? Can we say something kind? Can we be the Christ to one another? Can we be the Christ to another in a gentle, accessible way? Blessings on your thoughts about the cup of water, the cups of water you have to share. And now, dear hearts, for some news. If you are connected to the diocese, you will have seen their weekly report, and in observation of our governor's call to be mindful of our common life together and the health of all, the bishops have responded saying that this is not going to pass as quickly as we had hoped, and that gatherings of 50 people or more are detrimental to our common life. And so church services will be suspended at least through May 17th, which is hard, sad news from a body that enjoys one another's company, enjoys the fellowship, enjoys coming week by week, saying the prayers together, hearing the lessons together, kneeling at the altar together. This is sad, hard news, but it's what we must do for the well-being of each other. So from now and for that time, for sure, we'll be recording Sunday services live. There will be Eucharist services. There'll be no more than 6 people participating in the worship we bring you, and that will be happening at 9:30 every Sunday morning. They will also be recorded, so you can access that later in the day if that is your preference, and in the days of the week following. We will have all our Holy Week services also recorded. And we'll have plans for Easter to roll out as we become more aware of what that might look like. So know that liturgies are being planned for you. We'll continue our calls to our parishioners, and today on Thursday, these are the people we are holding up especially in prayer. Alice Bain, Thomas and Doris Blythe, Marty Fulton, Ole and Debbie Hegan, Anne-Marie Lafreniere, Sadie and Vin and Vincent Parada, Elaine Riley, the Seagulls, Debbie and Don and Lauren and Greg, Alan and Bridget and Drake Vandenhoven. Please hold these folk in your prayers as well, and if you have a moment, send them a text or an email letting them know that you are remembering them. And in these uncertain times, here are 2 more items of exciting news for our families. So Eric and Lauren Savage, parents of Hannah and Mallory, welcomed their new son, Isaac, on March 12th. So sometime after we all gather back together, we will have a new Christian to baptize into the household of God and a new member to bring into our own St. Mark's family. So happy news, number one. Happy news, number two. Matt Addington has just heard from the bishops that he has been granted candidacy. Ergo, he will be ordained on June 6th in a ordination ceremony at Canterbury School in Greensboro, North Carolina, into the order of deacons. He will be a transitional deacon, and several months thereafter he'll be ordained into the order of priest. So first ordination is June 6th, for which we give many thanks, and I'll know you'll want to send your good wishes and congratulations to Matt and the Addington family. And so, dear hearts, know that you are loved. Know that you are being held in prayer. Know that your clergy and also the staff of St. Mark's are available to you. Reach out to us with your needs for prayer, for conversation, for other more tangible needs. And I will see you at this place again tomorrow. Blessings and be well, dear ones.